Having me.
You say that when you hear people in the media say of Janae Rice or of Chantel Jackson, who we were just talking about, why don't they just leave? It drives you crazy. Why?
Yes.
What's wrong with that advice?
Because it puts the blame on the victim as opposed to the person who victimized. You know, Janae, I stayed in a marriage far too long, but I stayed, and I had my reasons for staying. And I started the hashtag as a response to all of the people who immediately out of the gate said, why did she stay? Why didn't she leave? As opposed to, why did he hit her? What was his reason for doing this? Why is he behaving this way? So it's not fair to ask her that question at all. She may have financial reasons for staying, emotional reasons for staying, any reason for staying. And so that's why I started the hashtag, was to really call attention to the fact that there are multiple reasons why someone who is in an abusive relationship might stay. But the pressure isn't on them to explain why they stay.
Yeah.
The pressure is on the abuser to explain why he abused.
That's a great point. And, you know, you put out probably a dozen, at least, of these, of your tweets with the hashtag Why I Stayed. I want to read a couple of them for our viewers. The first one, you say, all these folks trashing women for staying in abusive situations have no clue what happens the moment you reach for a door handle. What does happen?
There's fear there. Sometimes you're stopped by the person who's abusing you. Anytime someone tries to leave someone who has exerted any type of control over them, that person's not happy about it. You know, they're not like, sure, walk out of the door. They're going to fight against you. They're going to beg you to stay. They're going to be sweet. They're going to romance you to try to get you to stay. I mean, there's all types of things that happen. But when I tried to leave the first time, I definitely felt fear. I was afraid. I was scared. And the fear was paralyzing enough to make me not want to even try. And so people are going through this every day. There's fear.
So how did you get out? I mean, for the people, you know, there are statistics that show that 1 out of every 4 women, and there are some men who are victimized as well, we should mention.
Yeah.
But it's a huge number that are physically abused. So they want to hear from you. How did you get out?
I had a plan, so I started to go onto the domestic violence websites, and one of the first things they said is that the best way to escape is to have a plan, and plans take time. It took me about 2 months to actually get out of that marriage, but one of the things that they told us to do was have a bag, and in that bag to have clothing and toiletries and things that you need. So in the case that you're in a situation and you have to just run, you have to escape, you can grab the bag and it has the clothing in it and the toiletries and, you know, the deodorant and the soap and things that you need, so you can get that and run out. And that was one of the first things I did. I saved grocery money that he would give me. He was the financial provider, or gas money, just like a few dollars here and there, to save up enough to actually have something so I could get out. So it took a while. So that's, you know, that's the whole purpose of the hashtag, is to show that although it looks like there's inaction, there may actually be action. And sometimes it takes time. For me, it took time.
That's such a great message. Have a plan, get ready, take your time, and then get out when you can. Beverly Gooden, thanks so much for telling us your personal story. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.